knackered. This thing's heavy. The hell is in here? Like 10 bodies. Actually, there maybe is. I did recycle a lot of my old frames. So I need to get these chests into the Lazarus complex, up the elevator, and into the facility, because it's got, you know, carbon fiber, titanium. Basically, it has a ton of resources that we need to do up the facility, and I can barely lift this thing. That's not gonna work. Right, there's probably a simpler solution to this. Much simpler. Oh, fuck. Ah, god damn it. I've not got glass or carbon fibre. I probably have some in the ship. I'll just need to go dig it out. And where the hell am I supposed to get power for these? The roof? All the way up there? That's a job in itself. Right. May as well have a wee look around. There's still probably quite a lot to explore. So these are Lazarus seed pods and stuff like that. I think you get some good materials for them. In fact, this whole room, oh, look at that, blueprints. This whole room's got a lot of high-tech recycling scrap. It could be useful, but I don't know about carbon fibre. That's more of a rare resource. I'm not actually even sure where I get carbon fibre, but I think I do have some. Ooh, some creatures down there, eh? That's where the war comes from, though. Quite generously, a war purifier has survived. That's good. But I'm not want to deal with this right now, but good to know this here. Oh. These things, if I touched that little leg there, fish slugs would pop out of them and hunt me down to the edge of the earth. So there's some carbon fibre, and I'm sure I probably have some more somewhere. Yep, carbon fibre and more titanium. Also have glass here as well. I should probably move that stuff at some point too. Okay, loads of carbon fibre here and more titanium. I might be able to fix all of the Lazarus pods, which I probably should do. As a quick bit of advice for anyone who's playing the game, you should definitely fix all 4 Lazarus pods. Make sure that they're powered and make sure that they're getting warm. Don't ask why, just do it. I was putting off this job, but I've came back with more ammo. Let's deal with it. Oh, that's more than I wanted. Two more to go. Guess we better make that 3. Moses, space awaits. Okay. And I think we've mostly cleared the room. A grenade. I could have done with that earlier, pal. So what is this? Ascent and final evacuation waves. Children of last exodus. Notable final departures. Seems like the job is done. What am I here for? Maybe I'm just the janitor. Well, mop this motherfucker. Sleeping on the job, eh, John? Typical. It's your first offence, so I'll let you off, but if it happens again, you're going in the recycler. Now there's tons of delicious, weird food. For who? I don't know. But we had our top guy protecting it, so must be important. And that's exactly what I was looking for. I'll need this to power up one of the Lazarus pods, so we can, you know, get the story moving.
A Lazarus rack is ready once more. You've rebuilt more than machinery, Caretaker. You've rekindled humanity's future. Now the seeds of our survival can grow again. Our survival depends on locating a seed vault. There are whispers of one hidden far to the north. It safeguards the precious human seeds. Right,
so now I need to get human seeds. I don't want to know how I'm supposed to get that, and I feel like it's beyond my pay grade as a janitor. Where's the computer? I'm going to hand in my notice. Acquire Hall of Humanity authorization. Oh, I did need that. That's the room up in the roof. So now I think I can get access to probably the beacon. I guess I'll be heading up there. I'll need to get power in here, and I'll probably also need to get up on the beacon and no doubt repair that. Right, it has to charge, so I've got time to kill while I go up and fix the beacon. So I've been searching the rest of the roof and there doesn't seem to be very much. Not in these vents anyway, just these damn blobs. Nothing more. I suppose I could be checking up on these. There could be something up there. A big electrical bomb. I wonder what that is. It does look like a gate. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, just a little jump. There we go. Oh, see you later. Bye. I'm sure he'll be fine. He did choose some good views. Interesting. Phew, I think we're at the top. I don't have the materials to fix it. I don't know when needed, but there should be a ladder here. Which there is. So I can climb back up easy. There we go. Another job done.
The relay seems clearly now. Coordinates have been received. The answers we seek rest within Norfolk Grave. These crumbling chambers hold humanity's last secrets.
I mean, how did that show up? It's outside the radar, but okay. That's quite a lot of new destinations to explore. It's time to do what I do best, recycle. I'm going to need a lot of iron and plastic. I'll show you why. So, in order to get real power into the facility, not just canisters, I'm going to need to run a cable from there all the way down into the facility from up here. That's going to be a lot of cable. That's going to be a lot of cable extensions. That's going to be a lot of work. But once I get the power down there, that's it. We've got permanent power. Right, I've made it to the bottom, and annoyingly I actually would have preferred it on the left side, because then I could plug the fabricators and the recyclers in. I can't see how I'm going to get this cable managed around the elevator without it looking like a absolute mess. So I guess I might do it on the other side, and here will just be a secondary power source coming in. It might seem like perfectionism and a bit extreme, but they don't call me the caretaker for nothing. No problem. If you're gonna do a job, do it right. That's what my synthetic father always taught me. He was actually a vacuum cleaner, and he was a damn good vacuum cleaner. Come on. Just managed to stretch that in. Now that is a thing of beauty. That's a satisfying hum. I guess now I need to route some power to the Lazarus pods. And it's a good thing I have done this, because look at that. Even just being on standby has used up that whole canister. Nice, that's one pod fully powered. Just 3 more to go, and I need to repair them, and I probably want to get water into them as well. I've heard that humans, they need water, apparently. The issue is that the water is pretty contaminated. Right, I'm committed now. Let's go, ya fuck. There's a lot in here. Maybe later. Yeah, well, it was worth a try. Worth it. I think I have an idea of how to get there. Oh, just made it. And there we go, 2 big electric bombs. I've actually unlocked some more interesting stuff here, including better solar panel. in the future, I'm probably going to have to pull gases or fluids from my ship into the facility, so I might as well set up an electrical circuit now. You never know how much power these Lazarus pods are going to need when they're functioning, so I think this is a good idea as a contingency. I like to pride myself on being a good caretaker, so let's see if I can do a decent job of this routing. It's probably a good idea to practice complex routing now, because I'm guessing in the future it's going to get harder. Whoa, there's a bit of balancing act here. Still can't reach. That'll have to do. Well, still got to get up there and get that one. Damn. You do not want to know how long that took. That's a big job done. The Lazarus pods are fully powered from omni directions. I think I have maybe another 2 to repair, and that's them all repaired and powered. That's all the trinkets moved into here, where they are closer to the Lazarus pods. There's no need for me to keep these on the ship when I'm going to be using them here in the future. If anything, I should maybe even keep them closer to the Lazarus pods. I put them here because there's a food dispenser already here. I need to get power and water to it to function, and repair. There's actually tons of food. I'm not sure how much food I'm going to need, but I feel like I've got quite a lot already. John, we spoke about this. That's all 4 repaired and ready to go, apart from warp. I'll probably want a water tank. There, got the water essentials. Damn, I'm missing 1 fabric. That's annoying. Maybe I can find some down here. Just trying to think how I'm going to route power down here, and I think I have an interesting idea. A bit of bungee jumping without the bungee. Well, there was a bungee, it was just more than long enough to hit the ground. That looks pretty sleek. I like it. I ran out of cables. I need to make more. Not cables, pipes. Are they pipes? I don't know. Oh, it's a war cable. Okay, it's a cable. Very nearly done. I do want to build a war tank as well so that we store excess war. Because I have no idea how much war the Lazarus pods are going to use. Could be tons. So it'd be good to have some spare. There we go. I think this thing's operational, but it's not pulling water because it doesn't need water. There's no demand. Everything's turned on. Should be working. There are extras that I could repair, but I've only got one purifier. So one of them's just a war collector, salt war collector, and then purifier. So I only have one purifier. Hopefully that's enough. What I need to do now is upgrade my ship. New solar panels and new engines, electric and diesel. These are the best engines we can build, and these are the best solar panels. Oh, the war tank, I need to put that in as well. But all of that will be for the next episode. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one.